What's up, guys? This is Chris with VenomBaseballCards.com, bringing another edition of the Squeaky Table box breaks with my famous squeaky table now. This is Upper Deck. This is 2009 Upper Deck Icons. I've never bought any of the Icons before, so I don't know anything about the set itself, and I didn't cheat and try to study it before I did the video, because that's not my style. That's not fair. You can see right here on the boxes that there's one jersey card in every box, so I should get 3 jersey cards as long as Upper Deck stayed in line with what they advertise. I've already undone all 3 blasters. We'll put all these packs up here. We'll start in on these over here, and I'll keep this like this so you guys can monitor the height of the pack, and we'll set them up just like I normally do. Got Brian McCann, Magglio Ordonez, Kevin Youkilis, Grady Sizemore, Chip Jones, good old Chippa. Maybe you can even get a better look at it. I'll give you a reflection here so you can see which parts are foil and that the card itself is glossy. The gold in the upper corner up there is foil. That is the only part that is foil on the card. Here's what the back looks like. So there's 5 base cards. There's only 5 cards per pack on these because it's Upper Deck and it's I'm sure it's a smaller set. Ichiro, Kosuke Fukudome. Looks like we got an insert here. Future Foundations Nick Markakis. It's serial numbered up here in the corner. 332 out of 999. You could see as I just brought that through the light there that it is silver foil. This logo is not foiled because it's a different subset, but the whole card itself looks kind of like that foil board that they use with 2010 Bowman Platinum. So we'll set up the base cards over there, and we'll put Mr. Markakis there. Rick Ankiel, Joey Votto. This guy is going to be somebody in the future, in the near future. Johan Santana, Akinori Iwamura, Chad Billingsley, David Ortiz, and Scott Kazmir. All base. Nick Markakis base card. Joakim Soria. Ichiro, this is one of the 20th anniversary retrospective cards. The 5 billion card set that no one will ever complete. Only one lonely guy in the world will ever complete it. Once he does it, nobody else wants to. Justin Verlander and Francisco Rodriguez, otherwise known as K-Rod. With these 20th anniversary retrospective cards, I don't prefer a set that is this big because it's near impossible to accumulate all of the cards. Another negative on this one is with Beckett, their price guide. With the packs, you can get all of the different retrospective cards that are in the set of all the different sports and political stuff, but you can only get pricing. If you only have baseball pricing, you can only get the pricing for baseball cards in that set, which is not fair, because if you can get the cards in a baseball pack, you should be able to get the pricing with a baseball pricing subscription, which is all I have. There was no need for me to get any other sport because they all suck. Baseball is best. That ought to start some debates on there. Dice K. Ryan Howard. Tim Lincecum. This is a different card format here. Let's take a look at this. look for silver board parallels. Mark Teixeira and Brian Roberts round out the pack. This Tim Lincecum here looks like one of those silver board parallels. The back of it looks just the same as the other ones. Yeah, I mean, they look identical. So I'm guessing that's just a parallel set. Just it's on that same type of foil board. They call them silver board. It's on the same type as the Markakis Future Foundations card, so it's definitely different. Adam Lind is our jersey card. It looks like black, Blue Jays black. Adam Lind jersey. At least it's not white. It sucks, it's still one color, but at least it's not white. White or gray, I'm getting so tired of seeing those. The other two cards in the pack, because there was a jersey card in there, it took up the space of 3 cards. Adam Dunn and James Shields. Because these are 09s, some of the players are going to be pictured on teams that they are no longer on. Joe Mauer, Dan Uggla, Jason Giambi on the A's, Chris Young and Roy Halladay back on the Blue Jays. Nice. Oh, look at me. Not paying any attention at all to the video. Just paying attention to opening cards. There, that's a little better. Ryan Zimmerman, Adrian Gonzalez, Tony Parker, basketball card, and a pack of baseball cards. That's kind of like a crossover thing where they're trying to get you to buy other stuff. David Wright and Stephen Drew are the other 2 base cards. Justin Morneau, Felix Hernandez, Brian Giles, Derek Lee, and Albert Pujols. I do have to say that the base cards do have a very good quality to them. They have a very good gloss on them. I do like the gold foil stamping on them for the Upper Deck logo and the Icons logo. Dan Heron, Vladimir Guerrero, Kosuke Fukudome. Let's see, we'll go with Griffey and Garrett Atkins are the other 2 base cards. Griffey is pictured on the Mariners here, so it must have been after that trade from the Reds to the Mariners. Trade or free agent signing, whatever it was. This is another insert. It's obviously a parallel to the jersey style insert. Kosuke Fukudome. It is numbered 908 out of 999 on that silver foil board again. So we'll put that right there, and then we'll bust into the next box. 7:52 is my clock right now. Not that that matters anymore. I just like to keep the videos reasonable so people don't get bored with them. Chad Billingsley, Markakis, Eric Stahl from the Carolina Hurricanes hockey team, Roy Oswalt, and John Lackey. Joaquin Soria, Daisuke Matsuzaka, Ryan Howard, Derek Jeter base. Give you a good look at the Jeter because there's so many Jeter fans out there, and he is the Kalamazoo kid. He's from and played high school ball. Tim Hudson was the last card in the pack. He's from, he played high school ball in Kalamazoo where I was born, so I can't stand the Yankees at all, but I do have to give some kind of love for Jeter for being from somewhere near where I am. He is one of the best players in the game right now and one of the best Yankees to ever play. So I gotta get some props for that, give some props for that. Adam Dunn, Joe Mauer, Alex Rodriguez, Youkilis, and Sizemore. All base. After that first box was done, I can see that there's a really simple setup. It's not overwhelming with 35 different insert sets. They are blaster boxes, so they're not going to go too far over the top. Got Dan Uggla, Ryan Zimmerman, Manny Ramirez on the silver board parallel, just like the Lincecum. Then we got Tiger Woods, 20th retrospective. Chipper Jones. I don't know why I have to say his name like that. I just do. Adrian Gonzalez, Michael Kadire, Twins visitor jersey or away jersey with a pinstripe. Navy blue pinstripe on a gray road jersey. That is not actually that bad. I'm gonna, let's see here. We'll leave that one out to the side so everybody can see it. Obviously, the other two cards were Adrian Gonzalez and Rick Ankiel, just base. I told you guys I had some surprise blaster boxes that I went up there to get just to give myself something to do for when there's no cards releasing. And I just so happened to find that 2011 Topps opening day at the same time. Looks like they got some foil on the top of this Votto card, but I've got another one. Justin Morneau, Felix Hernandez, Joey Votto, David Ortiz, and Scott Kazmir. The 2011 Topps opening day single cards are all on the site. I just got done uploading them to the site before filming any of these new videos. Brian Giles, Dan Heron. Randy Johnson is the icon base, or the crappy icons card versus the jersey icons card. He's numbered 560 out of 999, so we'll move him over here with Kosuke. Verlander and Francisco Rodriguez round out the base cards in that pack. I do have some more blaster boxes down here that are different. I got 3 boxes of icons because they had 3 boxes. One of the other ones I have 2 boxes of, and then the last one I have 1 box of because that's all they had. But you'll find out what they are when I break the videos out. Vladimir Guerrero, Dustin Pedroia, Mariano Rivera, Brian Roberts, and Mark Teixeira. All base. Here, let me knock all these over. Jake Peavy, Chen-Ming Wong, LeBron James, for all you basketball fans out there. LeBron James retrospective. James Shields and Jason Giambi. Last pack to the second box. I am moving a little bit faster now, so by the third box I should get this inside of 20 minutes. Randy Johnson, Aramis Ramirez, Chris Young, Roy Halladay, and David Wright. Another reason that I like to get 3 blasters is it gives me a decent amount of the base cards, so I can try to get at least one of most of those cards in there. Future Foundations, Rick Ankiel, white jersey. So instead of the Icons jersey grouping, jersey subset, we got the Future Foundations jersey subset. Rick Ankiel, just a plain white jersey, but I mean, 1 plain white jersey out of 3 cards isn't bad, and at least we did get 1 pinstripe. And actually, as I sit here and look at this Michael Kadire card, I can see 2 lines going straight across where the stitching went across in his jersey. So this actually has a pinstripe and stitching holes in it. Carlos Quentin was the other base card on the back of that. Vernon Wells was the one on top, in case I didn't say that. B.J. Upton, Kerry Wood, Michael Young, Jay Bruce, Cliff Lee. All 5 of these cards I haven't seen yet, so that's why it's a good idea to get those 3 blasters. And I'd like to get more if I could, but again, these are old and they're just videos to fill in some time until Heritage breaks out, because that's going to be huge for me. It is my favorite set beyond the regular mainline Topps set. Topps mainline is always going to be the best because it's the oldest. But Heritage reminds me of the older cards. Freddie Sanchez, CC Sabathia, Tampa Bay Lightning. It's got Richards photo pictured there, but it says Tampa Bay Lightning on the side. Russell Martin and John Lester, again, many cards we haven't seen yet, so I do plan on getting the majority of the base set out of this. Nate McLouth, Jimmy Rollins, Tim Lincecum's regular card with the regular foil stamping on the top there, Alfonso Soriano and Ryan Ludwig. We've only gotten 2 of the silver board, is what they call them, the silver foil board parallels, so it looks like those are only 1 per box. Curtis Granderson, Ryan Dempster, Future Foundations, Daisuke Matsuzaka, numbered 281 out of 999. We'll put that one with the other Markakis Future Foundations, and we didn't get one of those, but we did get 2 numbered ones over here and 2 numbered ones here, so we've gotten 4 so far out of the 3 boxes. Granderson, Dempster, Hamilton, and Longoria are the base cards. Reyes, AJ Burnett, Josh Beckett, Brandon Webb, and Manny Ramirez, base cards. I'm guessing we'll probably get one more silver board card out of this. Irvin Santana, Brian McCann, Detroit Pistons. Oh yeah, we're gonna give the Pistons some airtime there. Go Detroit. Jason Varitek and Chase Utley. Maglio, Ichiro, Prince Fielder, Joba Chamberlain, and Carlos Lee. 2 more packs. Kosuke Fukudome, Johan Santana, Akinori Imamura, Matt Kemp, and Javier Vasquez. Chad Billingsley, Nick Markakis, Curtis Granderson, just like I predicted, we'll get one more silver board, Curtis Granderson. Ryan Howard, retrospective, and Clayton Kershaw is the last base card. Well, there it is. You can see the breakdown here and the comparisons, all the inserts compared to each other. Technically, we would stack those up because they're the same set. And we could probably put these next to it, move these over, and put this next to its sister subset. These can be out here all by themselves because they're a set on their own. And then these here, and there we go. There's what you get in 3 blaster boxes of Upper Deck Icons. Move that over into the center there a little better. I do believe it is Cole Hamels that's on the box here, just in case you guys are wondering there if you can't see it very well. Alright guys, I'm going to cut this one off at 17:17 right now. I'll cut it off and I'll break into the other boxes and I'll slowly release these after I've released all 3 of the pieces of the opening day videos I have. Waiting for a few more people to get that first video watched, the slow one that I did to just the 1 blaster. And then I'll release the other 2, which are much faster and have much more inside of them. Opening day looks to be a pretty decent set for what it is. I mean, it's always going to be lower quality and get lower attention, less attention than the regular main set, because there's no silver foil, they're cheaper, the set's smaller, there's not as good of inserts. Alright guys, no more babbling. I'm going to cut this one off and I'll get to the next videos. See ya.